Hey folks, Julian here. This is a special thing that me and Justin recorded on July 3rd, and I'm just going to release the first hour here. We ended up recording this thing for almost 5 hours. I think after I cut it down, it'll probably be closer to like 4 hours and 20 minutes or so. The thing is, I'm not sure if this is any good or not. I'm talking to you before I've even started editing this preview hour, but I had a lot of fun recording it, and I'm not going to say what it is. That's kind of part of the fun. I'm not even going to put what this is in the description in the show notes, because it's just the reveal is part of the gag, and I thought this would be a fun thing to do with Justin, and I thought it was, but I also don't know how it plays. So, like I said, I'm gonna edit this first hour, and this is what you'll get to hear first, and then you guys can let me know if you want to hear the rest of it or not. This might be only entertaining to me, like so much of Nerds Without Pants is. So we'll see how this goes. But without further ado, here's this special thing that we did. And I'm starting to set that.
Okay.
All right. I don't think it's going to do anything. Like I want to try and get drunk this weekend. I've been trying to get drunk for the last couple weeks.
I keep saying I'm going to do that for the show, and then the time comes and I'm like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. Well, I've never been drunk. I've only been slightly buzzed one time. And so I just want to see what does drunk feel like?
Oh, don't.
But I'm also a little worried.
Don't get yourself sick or anything. That's the worst.
Well, that, and I'm also just worried about what, I don't know what type of drunk I am. If it ends up multiplying my depression, that's not a good place.
Yeah, you might want to be around another person when you do that.
How, Justin? We're in the middle of a pandemic.
I understand. Maybe hold off.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, until me, I enjoy the fuck out of drinking by myself. I love it because I know how I am.
Right? Yeah.
I don't.
You're not going to offend anybody. You're not going to piss anybody off.
I don't even when people are around me. But I just enjoy it. I'm just in that. I don't have the extra peer pressure of hey, you should keep drinking with us. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm done. I
know exactly what you need.
And exactly. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't even know that level,
Exactly.
So
yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll get this started. We'll see how this goes.
All right. We'll see how this goes.
Hello, folks, and welcome to a special edition of Nerds Without Pants. Which, if you're hearing it, means that it wasn't a total disaster. Because as we're recording this right now, I have no idea. This could be the worst idea that I have ever had. I am Julian, and I'm joined as always by a very confused Justin.
That's right. It's our very special episode where we answer all of your questions about casserole. Me personally,
oh, dude, I could get down with a mad casserole, dude.
Right. Well, me personally, Julian, when I make a casserole, I like to follow as a casserole master, as you know.
Yes,
I follow the rules of casserole making. Number one, always preheat your oven. Number two, actually own an oven. Number 3. Put bread in it. Number 4. Make sure it doesn't taste bad. And those are the 4 rules I like to follow. What special rules do you like to follow in your casserole making, Julian?
I like my casseroles really crunchy. So if I can put like some Funyuns in there, or maybe some Cheetos, or cornflakes. Cornflakes are good. I'm
more of a mushy guy. That's why I prefer just bread. I just like to stuff a whole loaf of bread in there, you know,
and then just rebake it.
Yeah, just rebake it again with stuff in it this time. You know, it works.
No, I can get down with that. Yeah.
I've never baked a casserole in my life, so
I enjoy a good casserole. I've been meaning to make this broccoli rice casserole for like a month now, and I still haven't gotten around to it. But no, we're here for something that I hope will be fun and maybe educational for the listeners. It might be just completely boring. If I actually publish this, and you'll definitely have to let me know in the comments, like, what you thought of this. And I have no idea. This could be like a 45-minute podcast. This could be like just a ginormous like slog. I don't know. But Justin, I hear tell that you like lists what were made on the internet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I heard you had a podcast.
I mean, I hate them, but I hate them so much that they're entertaining. Does that make sense? Okay.
No, yes. And hopefully this will be entertaining.
All right.
Justin, I've just sent you in our chat a list, and it's also like it's an interactive list. It is all the North American PlayStation 1 releases.
Okay. All right.
All 1,300 games.
Okay, great. All right, what do I do here?
So I thought what would be fun, and this might not be fun at all.
Okay.
Is we'll just go down the list, and there's a place where you can there's a little box where you can check it if you've played it.
Okay, you're going to have a lot more than me, but that's
fine. I know. And originally we were going to have a friend of the show, John Golson, on this because I had a feeling that he might actually beat me on this. Okay. But I thought it would be fun because, so what we'll do, we're not going to try to dwell on every game or anything like that. But I thought what we could do is, like, if there's a game that you've like never heard of that you're interested in, or you have like a funny anecdote about something that just like comes to mind, like, I thought that would be kind of fun.
Okay.
To kind of go down memory lane a little bit. And then we'll also like compare notes at the end. I'm also going to be doing something on the side, which I'm not going to tell people until the episode is done.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
So, yeah.
All right. I would like to know everything that you know about 2002 FIFA World Cup right now. What you got? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you jumped ahead a little bit because the first one is 007 Racing.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever played any of the 007 games.
The way this will work is so however you played it. So if you rented it, played a demo.
Oh yeah,
you don't have to have owned it or anything like that. But just if you touched it, right? So that's all. That's the only criteria for checking one off.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, and this is all in like alphabetical order, starting with numerical. So yeah, first is 007 Racing,
and Tomorrow Never Dies, and then
next up is which I never put in 007 Tomorrow Never Dies. I always put Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever touched the 007 games on PlayStation.
They're not great.
Yeah, that's what I heard because I read reviews, and that's what. And like if I heard they weren't great, I just skipped them. So that was a thing I didn't do.
So next we have 007 The World Is Not Enough.
Yep, and then oh man, a game I wish I played. Please tell me everything that you know about 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure. If you could so kindly do that.
I can't tell you anything about 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure, but I did play 102 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I've never touched either one of those games. So what is 16 Tales? I've never heard of that.
I had never heard of 16 Tales, and apparently there's also 16 Tales 2.
Yeah.
I almost feel that that's a mistake. Like, I almost feel that must be like a UK game that like snuck its way onto this North American list.
It must be. Who knows?
I might look that up later just for my own personal edification because it's rare for me to not have heard of a PlayStation.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. The Open Ice 2-on-2 Challenge. Now, hockey games were a thing that I enjoyed playing on the PlayStation, but I don't think I can see that one.
I think 2-on-2 Open Ice was like really early.
Yeah.
I want to say that was like a big box PlayStation game.
Okay, yeah, that
Like
probably
it's that
was.
old.
I didn't play a lot of big box ones. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
2002 FIFA World Cup.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I could actually see you playing like some mad sports games around this time.
Oh yeah, I was into a lot of these kinds of games.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember this game. I don't think I ever touched it though. 2 Extreme. I know I've seen this on a rental shelf so many times.
Mm-hmm. Like the epitome of the extreme sports. Craze.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's 3 Extreme. After 3D baseball, I've not.
Yes, the wonderfully named 3D baseball. You just don't know what you're getting with that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, 40 Winks. I think I might have touched that game at some point, but
40 Winks is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't think I played much of it. I'm gonna check that. I think I played it a little bit, but I don't remember almost anything about it. Okay, Ace Combat 2 definitely played. I was supposed to do a podcast about it, but then people were cowards and changed the game on me. I won't mention any games my mom found, but play some fucking Ace Combat games. Jesus Christ.
Did you play Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere?
I didn't, but I would like to. Like, I'd be in. I want to play 2 first and have a reason to play it. Like, I can't. God, man. Let's see, Aces of the Air didn't play. Please tell me everything that you know about Action Bass.
Action Bass is a fishing game, but it also doubles as a side-scrolling platformer where you throw bass. No, I'm just kidding. I've never played Action Bass.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I wish that was the actual game. Action Man. Oh, man. I wish I played Action Man.
Operation Extreme, but spelled with an E properly, but emphasis on the X on the cover.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Action Man was constantly amping it up.
Yeah, I think that was like some attempt at like a kid's property. Like it might have been a cartoon.
Oh, it was. You never heard of Action Man? Yeah, no, it was totally a 3D cartoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when that sounds about right.
Dude, look a priceless YouTube thing to look up for anybody out there. Look up Action Man, amp it up for the old 3. It's the worst 3D like animation you'll see. Like it's very of its time, and it's just hysterical. Like it's Action Man, amp it up. Amp it up. Like I'm not kidding. That's the entire thing. And then he goes and like it has like he develops like MacGyver's a snowboard out of something and skis down a mountain. It's great. It's fucking amazing.
Dude, I'm sure that's the actual theme song, but if you forced me to make up a theme song on the fly, that's what I would have done.
Exactly. It sounds like somebody made it up on the fly. It's amazing. Let's see. Power Soccer.
Adidas Power Soccer.
No, don't touch that.
Adidas Power Soccer 98.
Oh man, 98 was a good year, but I did not touch Adidas Power Soccer. The Adventures of Lomax. I've never heard of that game.
That was a attempt to branch out of the Lemmings franchise into a platform game. It's actually like I don't know if I can really click that one. I don't think I've played it, but I remember seeing like previews of it in Die Hard Game Fan and was really impressed with the graphics. Like it was really pretty. Yeah.
Agile Warrior F111X. That sounds very extreme.
Yeah, that's I think that's a big box one too. That's pretty early.
It looks and sounds pretty old. It's got that like ancient teen rating look on the teen thing. Yeah.
And then Air Combat, which is actually the first Ace Combat.
Is it really? I'll be damned.
Yes. Yeah, they changed the title. I don't know if it was Air Combat in Japan, and then I want to say that it was Ace Combat in Japan, and then when they brought it over here, it was Air Combat.
It probably was, and then they were like, Ace sounds better. It just all around sounds better.
Air Combat just sounds generic.
We have
just like Air Hockey.
Air Hockey sounds amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. You play hockey in the air. What could possibly be better than that?
I don't know. Maybe Akujina Heartless.
Oh fuck! Did I play Akuchi the Heartless?
I played Akuchi the Heartless because it came with the Soul Reaver demo, and I was rabid for any information on Soul Reaver at that point. I
remember that game, but I don't think I ever touched it. I remember a lot of, or at least like previews of it. I remember a lot about it, but fuck, man, I don't think I ever touched it myself. Oh shit, Alex, who is this? Alex Lalas International Soccer, or Alexi Lalas.
I always wonder about like stuff like that when it's like someone was big enough to get onto get their own sports game, but then you never hear from them again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like what happened to Alexi Lalas?
Soccer people know. I'm guessing he's probably he's like Troy Aikman of soccer. Yeah.
Well, then why didn't we get Alexi Lalas International Soccer 97, Justin? And Alexi Lalas International Soccer 98.
It was a whole thing. There was a big scandal about he stole a lot of gingerbread houses.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing he was into. And then he masturbated on them. We don't talk about that part. But after that, we have Alien Resurrection.
Never again.
We have Alien Resurrection.
Solid follow-up to Alien Trilogy. I did play that.
Was that in like the first person shooter ones? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I never messed with those because aliens were scary, and first person shooters were also scary to me. And then Alien Trilogy right after it,
and that is the superior game. But that game is surprisingly scary for it being like 2D sprites. Like it's Doom style. It's 2D sprites on a 3D background.
Yeah, it's not half bad. I would not suggest everybody run out and play it because it probably doesn't hold up, but hell if I know. I don't know. Depends on what you're into, I guess.
Next we have a trio of some of those like games that came out at like $9.99 price point.
Oh, the All-Star Racing 1 and 2, and then All-Star Slam and D-Ball. Oh man, that sounds awesome. I
played All-Star Slam and D-Ball because I really wanted it to be like Super Dodgeball, and it was not.
It was probably not. Yeah, I imagine it wasn't. Allied General. I don't know what that is.
I know it's strategy based, but I don't remember what type of strategy it is. I definitely never touched that one because I'm not, especially at this point in time, I was not big into strategy games. And like World War II era stuff like that. That's never really been like a big draw for me.
Yeah, no, I usually avoid anything in that era. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just
done.
That, and I don't know. It has to be like something really, really good for me to even take notice of it.
For me, I played Medal of Honor 1 and I played Call of Duty 2 a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
Now, these next two I'm familiar with, but I've never played them because they're scary. The Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge, and Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare.
So, funny story about Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge.
Oh, yes, please tell me about this.
I reviewed that for my high school PlayStation fanzine titled PlayStation Revolution, and I gave it a 12 out of 200. I fucking hated that game, Justin. It was so awful.
I imagine it was, Julian.
The New Nightmare is not bad, but Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge. Whew. Oh boy.
Okay. After this, I think I've at least touched this game. Alundra.
I feel like that's one that you would have played.
Yeah, that was wasn't it action RPG?
Mm-hmm, very Zelda-y, very hard.
Yeah, I think I've touched it. I played it for a little bit. Yeah, I'm ticking that because I did play it, but
I didn't touch Alundra 2. Which is kind of similar, but it's fully 3D. Where Alundra 1 was 2D.
Let me see if I can open these because I want to. Oh, it just shows me the box art. I want to see the wiki page and screenshots of it. Let me look up Alundra 2. Let me see if I've actually touched this. Okay, I've never touched Alundra 2. I can officially say that. Oh man, the amazing virtual sea monkeys! Please tell me everything you know about that.
That is one of the ones on this list that I had never heard of and I've never seen.
Nice.
And that means that my boss Ben didn't order a copy for the store, and we ordered pretty damn near everything, which means he was like, "No, I'm not getting one of those for the store."
I think that's a missed opportunity. I think it's people like him that really killed off sea monkeys forever. And
I would like to point out that on the actual case, like the actual art on the box, it says premium value product.
It looks amazing. The art's so terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's great.
That might be the art for this episode.
I need a copy of The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys immediately. I have to know everything about this game now. In fact, I'm going to look up a wiki for The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys now. Sea monkeys, yes. Please tell me everything I need to know.
Please find me the speed run for The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys.
All right, well, I found the Amazon page. Let's see, it is,
and it's going for $900 because
$5. You can get on the ground floor of The Amazing Sea Monkey. Okay, this only says The Amazing Sea Monkey, but I believe it's probably it's probably fine. Let's see. Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys Creatures Wiki. Okay, it was a licensed game developed by Creature Labs in 2000-2001. Predictably based.
Kind of late.
Yeah, apparently that's probably why. It must have been a late one. Predictably based around sea monkeys, it used a modified version of the Creatures Evolution Engine, whatever the fuck that is, with the major changes being in the image systems. This is way more tech talk than I figured I was going to get from The Amazing Virtual Sea Monkeys. The game included a fairly hefty manual covering all aspects of the game, although apparently it was not included with all versions, and also came with a screensaver, which simply ran the game in a screensaver mode, so you could watch your sea monkey swim around when not using your... Oh, this is a computer game, but apparently it was ported.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. I probably got it. Please call in your corrections about Amazing Sea Monkeys. I'm very interested. Interested. After that, we have American Pool. I never played that.
Andretti Racing is next.
Ooh, Andretti Racing. Did I play Andretti Racing? I played a lot of just fucking dumb racing sims.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah. It was a big thing in my family because my grandfather owned a race car. So that I would just and it was a thing that I enjoyed to some degree, even though it was kind of really boring. I don't think I played that one though. Cause I didn't like, Indy cars. Was not an IndyCar fan. Okay, next page.
Animaniacs 10-Pin Alley is next.
All right, that sounds...
Which seems familiar, but I don't think that I played it. I think I just, I remember selling it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. It's definitely a bowling game, I'm guessing. After that, there's Animorphs, Shattered Realities? Yes, Shattered Reality. Yeah. That sounds fucking awesome. I'm disappointed in myself that I have never played that game.
I completely missed the whole Animorphs thing. I've never seen anything of it other than we sold the games, but I don't know the property. But apparently, it's making a kind of a big comeback, especially if people turn on J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, the thing with Animorphs was in my age range. It was just the right time for Animorphs to make their debut because they were very cool. They were like paperback books. That's how they got popular. They never, to my knowledge, they didn't have a TV show. Now I may have to correct myself, but I don't know if the Animorphs had a TV show. Please let me know. But I don't remember it. But I the cover art would be some teenager turning into a cheetah or whatever. Or a hippopotamus or whatever animal of the week it was. And that was, I don't know anything about them, but I had a few friends that were really into Animorphs.
Gotcha. I just remember there's a PlayStation 1 game, and I think there was a GBA game, and that's the extent of my Animorphs knowledge.
That sounds right. After that, we have a big one, Ape Escape. You might be surprised to learn that I've never actually played it because I was broke during the PlayStation era, and I don't think I owned one of the DualShock controllers that you needed for it until until PlayStation 2. And by then I was like, hey, Ape Escape, I'm into dark and evil shit now. So this isn't really my bag, but like, I would love to play Ape Escape now.
I could have sworn that Ape Escape 2 is on PS1, but apparently it's just the first one. That's all they're listing here.
Yeah.
I definitely played it, but I don't remember purchasing it. I think I might have just like checked it out from the store or something like that. But the next one I did play and I did own is Apocalypse, starring Bruce Willis.
Hell yeah.
Also has a cameo by Poe, who does music as well as like makes an appearance as a character in the game, which is really cool. That game is really awesome.
Is it awesome?
It is. It's really good. The weird thing is that it started out as it was two characters, and you played like a regular character, and Bruce Willis was your partner. But then at some point, someone wisely decided, well, why don't you get to be Bruce Willis? And so they nixed the player character and they made you control as Bruce Willis. So, but there's still the same Bruce Willis voice line. So it's kind of weird where sometimes it feels like he's talking to you as the person holding the controller because he was supposed to be talking to another character on the screen.
Okay. That wasn't a movie tie-in then? That's no movie. That's cool. I didn't even know. Wow, I completely missed that game. Okay, I immediately seen it. I was like, oh, that's like a movie tie-in to some movie that I never watched.
No, cool. It was one of the first like big. Hey, we got this huge A-list actor to be in a video game type of thing.
All right, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Okay,
really fun. Like it's an overhead action game. Really cool power-ups. Good platforming.
Right.
For the time, obviously.
Yep. After that, we have Ark the Lad Collection. I'm going to check that box because I played Ark the Lad Collection.
Oh, nice. I own Ark the Lad Collection. I have a brand new copy that has never been opened. I have never played it. Not even in the store. And at this point, I'm scared to open it because it's like, well, I've waited this long.
Yeah.
What if somebody wants to pay me $1,000 for a sealed copy of Ark the Lad Collection?
I don't remember a damn thing about it, but I know 100% I rented that game because I remember like it would be out forever. Like I'm guessing one dude just kept renting that thing over and over, and I was like, eventually I'm going to get Ark the Lad Collection because it looks cool. It's got anime people on it. I'm into it. But after that, we have Aquanauts Holiday.
This is a game that I always wished that I had played. I never got around to it. It's from Art Dink, and they're the ones who made the really weird PlayStation 1 caveman game, Tale of the Sun.
Okay.
They made some really weird-ass games, dude, and I didn't play either of them, and I wish that I had.
Okay.
I bet they're expensive now.
Probably really expensive, yeah. After that, we have Arcade Party Pack.
I played that just because I needed to play Smash TV and Rampage at the time.
Oh, is that what it has on there?
It's got a bunch of stuff. I can see like the box art is terrible, but it's got 720, Smash TV, Klax, Rampage, I think it's Spy Hunter, and Tubin. Okay.
I never played this, but I played a lot of the games on that. After that, Arcade's Greatest Hits, the Atari Collection 1. Do you know what this has on there? Because I might have actually played this.
I can't really see this one too well. Either. These are like some of the older games. And I know I didn't play that one. I played the Atari Collection 2 because that's the one that has Paperboy and Gauntlet and Road Blasters, and Marble Madness.
Okay. I'm sure I played all the games on that list, but I don't think that counts. So I won't put it. I won't put it.
Yeah. I'm only checking off that second one because I know I played that one, but I don't think that I played. Because there's also Arcade's Greatest Hits Midway Collection 2, which is weird that I don't see Arcade's Greatest Hits Midway Collection 1 on here. That's weird. This might not be, like, I'll just say right off the bat, like, this might not be a comprehensive list because what we're about to get to Armored Core, and the box art they have for the first Armored Core looks like it's actually the box art from Armored Core 5. So
interesting.
I think someone just made this list on their own, so there might be some discrepancies.
Right.
But this was as thorough a list as I could find.
After that, we have Area 51. Okay.
The hell out of that.
I know I've played this. Was this one? Did this one require a PlayStation light gun? Because I might not have played it on PlayStation. I know I played it. I know 100% I played the shit out of Area 51.
I mean, I think you can play it without the light gun, but it is a light gun game.
Okay. I'm going to check that because I'm pretty sure I fucking played that.
I'm pretty sure like Area 51 was a huge hit.
Yeah. Oh, I know I at least played the arcade game like a ton of times, but like I don't fully remember, but I feel like we rented that at some point.
If you actually asked for a copy of Revolution X at one point to own, then you probably rented Area 51.
Exactly. I sure did. Okay, now we're on Armored Core. I sure as fuck played Armored Core. I used to love those games.
Yeah. I didn't play Master of Arena, which is the first one they have listed. But I did play Armored Core and Armored Core Project Phantasma.
Okay, now I'm confused as to which ones I actually played. Maybe I did not play this one. I think I did. That box art. Hold on.
Master of Arena was the final one that they released on the PlayStation.
Oh, okay. So this was later. Okay, I'm going to uncheck that. I don't think I actually played the last one that they made. This, okay, let's see. Verdict Day? Armored Core Verdict Day?
It's just Armored Core. That's what I'm saying.
That's the first one?
That box art is wrong.
Okay, all right. I probably played that. I know 100% I played this next one with the box art. I recognize that box art and everything. Armored Core Project Phantasma. Yeah, 100%.
I tried my best to make Optimus Prime every time, which wasn't always the most efficient mech, but I didn't care.
Man, I used to love the customization options in that. It was so cool.
Yeah, it's time for that to come back.
Yeah, it would be really cool. Who the hell made those games? FromSoft did? Really?
Yeah, those are
Fucking A, man. Fucking A. What the hell are they?
What are they doing now?
What are they doing? Dark Souls? That's making a lot of money for them. Okay, shut up. After that, we have a game called Armorines Project Swarm,
which I believe started as a Super Troopers game, but they lost the license like halfway through, so they just released, a game with Space Marines fighting giant space bugs.
That sounds right. I never played that.
As you can get.
Yeah, I never played that. Army Men 3D. I definitely played Army Men 3D.
Dude, remember? Oh, we're about to go on an Army Men journey.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking Army Men games. Okay. Army Men Air Attack. I did not play.
No.
Army Men Air Attack 2. Did not play. Army Men Green Rogue. I don't even remember that game.
That's one of the last ones.
Okay, that's why I don't remember it. Army Men.
I know I played that one. I played Army Men Sarge's Heroes.
Yeah, that one I played.
Yeah.
Sarge's Heroes 2. Was that really like weird? They tried to go like dark and gritty, but not really because it's still Army Men. I'm not Army.
No, that's Green Rogue.
Is that Green Rogue?
Yeah, Green Rogue. It was like almost like sci-fi with the Army Men franchise.
Okay.
Sarge's Heroes 2 then got a spin-off, and I forget the name of it. It's a PlayStation 2 game.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say it's called Portal Runner. I think that's right. I think it's Portal Runner, or like colon start like Army Men or something like that.
Yeah, you could be right. Okay, Army Men World War. I don't think I ever touched these. Army Men World War Final Front, Army Men World War Land, Sea, Air. I don't think I ever touched any of those.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
Yeah.
Same for Army Men World War Team Assault. That's a lot of words.
Dude, fucking who made those? Was it 3DO? Yeah, 3DO just fucking crank those out like no tomorrow, dude.
They were big sellers until they weren't, and I wonder why. And then how many have had on one since? Hold on. 10 games on one platform.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. They just kept cranking them out because, they sold it first and then they stopped selling because people were like, okay, we're kind of done with this. It was cool when it was cool, but oh man, I wish I played this next one. Arthur, Ready to Race, based on popular children's book franchise Arthur.
And fist clenching meme.
Yes. Well, he's giving a thumbs up there. He
is.
Yeah. He's very happy.
But then he loses the race and then he clenches his fist.
Well, Francine's in the background. She's holding up the sign. It's very nice. It's very happy. I did not play that game.
No.
I regret not playing it. After that, we have Assault Retribution.
I did play that.
Okay. Never heard of that one.
It's a middle of the ground action game.
Yeah, I imagine
you can probably tell by the box art.
Yeah. Assault Rigs. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've ever played that one.
Signosis, so it's got a pedigree.
Yeah.
I see the Signosis owl logo on it, so.
Okay, no, I can safely say I've never touched that game. Asteroids on the PlayStation.
I played me some PlayStation Asteroids. That game, I actually own that game. That game is a lot of fun.
I don't think I ever touched it because I just thought it was like old Asteroids or whatever, and I never really looked more into it.
It's a surprisingly good like update of Asteroids.
I believe it. Yeah. Atari Anniversary Edition Redux.
I skipped that one.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire. I don't know what that is.
I mean, you know the movie, right? Like,
I remember the movie, but I never played. Didn't know they made.
Yeah, I never touched the game. Now, I will say that Disney had a lot of really good PS1 games, and we'll get to them later that I actually did play, but I didn't play that one.
Yeah, that was.
Nor did I play ATV Mania.
That sounds fucking awesome. ATV Quad Power Racing. That sounds really familiar, but I don't think I played it.
I'm more excited about ATV Racers, Justin, because look at that furry. like what is that, a Puma? Driving a go-kart or an ATV?
That's a fox.
Is that a fox? Okay.
It's like a fox, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because like Fox Racing, they have ATVs, I think. I don't know anything about Fox Racing. I see cool people with the shirts, but I don't know what it is.
This is the first I've heard of it, actually.
You never? Okay, that might be a local thing that people here think is the best shit ever, and I don't understand it. If you know what Fox Racing is and you think it's cool, email me or tell me why I'm wrong. I don't understand what this is. I have no idea. I have no context. Austin Powers Pinball. Never played it.
That's how Angelo. If you're listening to this, I bet that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Right? Do you want me to send you a copy of Austin Powers Pinball? Send me a text.
Exactly. After that, we have Auto Destruct. Which looks like a Twisted Metal ripoff, and I don't think I've ever played it either.
Yeah. I did play Azure Dreams, and I did not like it.
I think I played Azure Dreams as well, but I don't think I played much of it because I had heard a lot of like really high praise for it. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember why. Isn't that the one where you can like kind of build a town and stuff like that? Or am I thinking of
that?
Something
And
else?
it's also a roguelike in a time when I had no idea what that was, because I'd never heard of Rogue, which is another one of the reasons I have a problem with that name, or that genre name. But also, I was like, why do I keep having to run the same thing, but it's different every time, and I keep dying and losing all of my shit?
I think I was pretty turned off of it, but I remember playing it, so I'm going to tick that box.
A Konami made roguelike, no less.
Indeed.
Weird.
Backstreet Billiards, hosted by the Backstreet Boys, where they played pool and hit on your girlfriend live in the game. Didn't play it. Nope. Don't know anything about it. Backyard Soccer. Nope, didn't play that. No.
Never even heard of Baldies, but apparently, according to the box art, it is crazy strategic fun. And it looks like a dude who's at like a barbecue that's gone awry to me.
It looks like Burger Time 2. This time it's personal. That's what it is. Let's see. After that, we're set to switch pages here. So now we're on Ball Breakers. I didn't play Ball Breakers.
I didn't either, and it's got one of the most like some of these games. It amazes me at how generic and boring their box art.
This is bringing back a lot of memories of just box art of this era and how it was designed and how easily we were just like, I don't really need to pay attention to this because it's garbage. Ball Blazer is after that. Ball Blazer Champions. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate that I never played Ball Blazer Champions.
I didn't play that either. The next one is one I also haven't heard of, which is weird. Like I thought it might be a UK one, but it's got a T rating, so it must have come out here.
Yeah,
Ballerberg Castle Chaos.
Okay.
Actually, I am going to look that up because that's bugging me that I don't know what that is.
You look that up, and I'll keep moving, I guess, because we have Ballistic. I've never played that game. We have Barbie Explorer.
Oh, we got to slow down because I definitely played a bunch of the No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Ballerburg Castle Chaos looks a little bit like a 3D Rampart, which is kind of neat.
Oh,
but
that sounds cool.
I don't remember this at all, which is crazy.
I would have played a 3D Rampart. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. When that came out, I can't find let's see. It said it's from 1987, but obviously that's not the PlayStation 1 version.
Probably not.
Okay. That's the most that anybody's ever talked about Ballerburg Castle Chaos.
Yeah, probably. We have Barbie Explorer, Barbie Race and Ride, Barbie Super Sports, and Barbie Gotta Have Games. I unfortunately missed out on the Barbie series of games. I'm very disappointed in myself. I have to apologize to all of the one fan that I have. Who is myself, so apologize to me. Baseball 2000. No, I don't think.
Oddly released in 1996. It's really weird. No, I don't know. I think that might have actually been like the 1999 release.
Yeah, I remember the one I'm immediately think of is Baseball 2020 or Super Baseball 2020 or something.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. It's like an SNK one. That one.
Yeah, that one's cool as shit. Fun.
Yeah, that game's awesome. Bases Loaded 96. I don't think I played.
That's when they tried desperately to bring the Bases Loaded franchise back because it had been a big one on the NES and then just went away.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that coming back.
It came back for 96 and never again.
We have after that Bass Landing, and we have Bass Rise. So the Bass landed and then it rose back up again. In a thrilling tale, really, of two games.
Of the fall and redemption arc of the Bat.
I mean, it was really something special, and if you missed out on it, I'm sorry. I mean, I missed out on it too, but fuck it. To that, we have Batman and Robin.
I played that. That is a very ambitious game that is also a piece of utter garbage.
That's the one.
But it was a really good idea. It was actually an open world.
I was just going to say, that's the open world one? Yeah. I remember hearing about that, but never played it. Yeah.
It's bad, but honestly, they could still take some of the ideas from Batman and Robin and turn it into an interesting game because
I believe it
actually had you going around Gotham solving crimes and like trying to piece together clues, and you would go back to the Batcave and interpret your data. But it's just like the controls are utter garbage. And, it looks terrible. It's way too ambitious for the PS1. It's a fully polygonal open world city based game. And it's like, I appreciate you for swinging for the fences.
They sure pulled an Omicron. Let's see. After that, there's what is this? Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Played it. It's also terrible.
I believe it.
I did not play Batman Forever, the arcade game. That is a digitized side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Oh,
digitized graphics like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. That's ringing a bell. I don't.
It's not good, but I didn't actually play it. I just remembered seeing it and be like, "Oh, I don't want to play that."
Yeah, I keep thinking I've seen a playthrough of that Batman Beyond game, and it is pretty bad. Batman, Batman Gotham City Racer.
Yeah, I would like to point out, for just historical purposes for listeners who might not have been around, this era was lousy with themed racing games.
Yes.
Just all over the place.
Yes. They sure love to just take a franchise and beat it into the ground any way they could. That's what they did in this era. After that, there's Battle Arena Toshinden. I'm going to just start clicking all these boxes because I definitely played every single one of these fucking Battle Arena Toshinden games.
I'm just clicking the first two. I skipped the third one because by that point, I think my taste had evolved, but Toshinden had not.
I just rented 3D fighters. It was a thing I did. Fucking Run Go was my fucking. That guy was hilarious. I always even at age whatever, Run Go's name was just funny. What does he do? He just runs and he goes. I don't know. Fuck it. He has a bat. Fuck off. That's his whole thing.
Wasn't the Japanese guy with the halberd? Wasn't his name Mondo or something like that?
I think so.
They had some messed up
there
names.
was the girl, was Whip Girl. I think her name
Sophia.
is Sophia. Yep.
She's the one that had the, I don't know if you remember like the early PS1 print ad where it was like.
It was a cosplayer, wasn't it?
It was either the cosplayer or it was the actual like in-game like render, and it was like her like basically talking about how she was going to like whip you into submission or something.
Yeah. There was.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not what it was. She's every gamer's wet dream.
That's literally right. That's right.
That's copy.
These are ads from the olden times.
Yes.
I remember, if I remember correctly, one of the Battle Arena Toshindens has like, they basically got people to cosplay the characters and like be in the opening cutscene or something like that. I could be way wrong.
Sounds about right.
I remember that.
This is the era where you would get people to cosplay as characters and do really bad full motion video.
Yeah, it was terrible. It's hilarious now, but you know, cool. For that.
Now, when I edit this, I'm going to have to go and look up the intro video to Warhawk because it's a thing of beauty.
I believe
and by beauty, I mean like just absurdity.
Oh man, Battle Hunter! I
played Battle Hunter. It's a weird turn-based action RPG.
Okay,
but it's sort of like almost like set on like a game board. It's really weird. It's a weird app. It was also one of those $9.99 releases.
Okay. So, yeah. After that, we have Battle Sport. I never played that. Yep. Battle Stations.
Go Fish.
Yeah, I have no idea. Battle Tanks Global Assault. I'm going to go ahead and check that box. That was a pretty cool game.
I played the first Battle Tanks on N64, but I didn't play Global Assault.
Yeah, if I remember right, it like reminded me of Twisted Metal, and I was into that. So
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I never owned it, but I'm pretty sure I rented it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I owned Beast Wars Transformers because I was pretty much contractually obligated to.
Yeah, I don't think I had that one.
Not good.
Yeah, I imagine it wasn't. I think at the time, around the time when this came out, like anything licensed, like even I was like anything with like a popular thing that I'm into is probably not good unless I'm told.
Oh, you wised up to that earlier than I did.
Yeah, I did. Like. Yeah. At some point, like I would read like reviews and just be like, everything that has like a license behind it is bad. Like, and I'm just going to avoid that stuff for as much as I can.
I pre-ordered the Transformers movie game for Xbox 360. That's how long it took me to learn my lesson.
Man, that's something. That's something. Let's see. After that, we have Beyblade Let It Rip. Fucking Beyblades are awesome, but I never played the video game.
Yes, I was too old for that for sure.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was hilarious that kids were having tops and making them fight, and that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing, man. What the fuck? What were they doing? I don't know. It's great. I
want to see Japan bring back Jax, but like make it into like a hard boiled Yu-Gi-Oh type anime.
That'd be fucking rad. Bring back marbles. Yeah. Fucking, that'd be sick, man. Fucking okay. This is what we do, right? We get marbles, but and you have the big marble. Like you make the big marbles really, really fucking cool, right? You like paint like really cool anime people or like a dragon. Put a fucking dragon on anything, it's instantly cool, right?
Yeah.
And then the other things are just like I don't know. They're like I don't know, their titties. I don't know. Whatever. You just make them roll. You just make the dragons eat. I don't know. We'll work it out in post. It's fine.
We'll call it Dragon Ball. It'll be a hit.
Dragon Ball. That's what a name.
I see
it's
no
great.
conflict of interest.
After that we have Beyond the Beyond.
Which I sadly played.
I'm sorry that you played that. I never seen this around in any of my local area, so I never got.
It was year one PlayStation, so yeah, it's a weird thing because like my recollection is kind of foggy because like I feel that like the whole first year like PlayStation was still using the big boxes, but Beyond the Beyond was in a small case, so maybe it was actually second year, but it was I'm sorry. It wasn't first year, but it was the first like true RPG for the PlayStation 1. And that's why I rented it. Right. And I was not pleased.
Yeah. After that, we have Big Air. Good old Big Air.
Yep.
Don't know what that is. It's a guy surfboarding. They're trying to get in on the Cool Borders train. Big Bass Fishing. God
damn, could you guys cool it with the bass?
No, because after that, we have Big Bass World Championships because motherfuckers need to fish. All right, and
they do.
I mean, motherfuckers.
I want to say that I sold more copies of Big Bass World Championship than any of these.
I believe it, man. I fucking.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's coming up later. It's Black Bass and Blue Marlin, but we're not there yet.
Oh, that sounds actually familiar for some reason. I feel like I've seen that. After that, we have Big League Slugger Baseball. Never even heard of it.
I just want to point out that it's just the box art is just a very zoomed out photograph of a baseball diamond from like the nosebleed section of the audience. It is the most boring looking baseball cover
I've ever seen. They didn't even like try to put like an interesting font or anything on anything. Nope. It's the most basic bullshit you could possibly do.
It looks like a 1997 era like school Photoshop project.
It looks like a Windows 95 game is what it looks like. It looks like a box for a Windows 95 game that you would just like see those just laying in a store or whatever and just like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up for like $2 or whatever and while I'm at Walmart. Same with
it looks like it's using a clip art of a baseball.
It probably is. It's probably fucking just royalty free art that fucking somebody has. After that, there's billiards, just simply billiards.
Yep. $9.99 US.
Again, they just didn't try. Just like fuck it, billiards. They'll buy it. Big Strike Bowling. They at least tried. They at least tried.
They went for something. I have. The dude on Big Strike Bowling sure is something. You can actually see his gut hanging out from below his shirt.
Big Strike Bowling, just looking at it, reminds me of a game that I used to really like. And it was a bowling game. And let's see, it was on Super Nintendo. It was really cool. Fuck, man. I'm never going to...
I don't remember the name, but it did have like a lot of weird characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about, but I don't remember the title.
Bowling games, Super Nintendo. Now I gotta know. Super Bowling. I'm pretty sure it was just called Super Bowling. This is the one.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't guess that.
Yeah, I mean, well, I couldn't either. So, but yeah, there's just like a little turkey man. Like the turkey was the announcer because get it, he's a turkey, and if you get 3 strikes in bowling, it's a turkey. See the joke? It's very funny. It's very funny. I laugh.
Oh, you know what? This isn't the one I'm thinking of, though. Well, okay, now that I see the box art, I remember that. But there's actually a darts game for Super Nintendo where the characters were all really wacky. Like there was like a robot and like other weird characters.
Oh, I believe it.
I think Super Bowling, you're just playing like a person.
Yeah, this is 100% a game I rented a few times because it was I liked bowling games, and that's why I played Tekken bowling a lot.
Oh hell yeah,
far too much because Sam enjoyed it more than I did. Let's see, what are we at now? We're at fucking BioFreaks.
BioFreaks.
I sure goddamn hell played BioFreaks. It wasn't very good. It was a pretty bad game.
I had fun with it, it's also not a great game, but it's different. It's very different.
I remember thinking at the time that it was fine, like, and that was like me, like it was one of those games that I rented. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done. That was cool.
Yeah.
Then we have Black Bass with Blue Marlin. Blue Marlin. He doesn't like Black Bass very much. They're a very odd couple. But, through a string of fish murders, they have to come together and combine forces. And they get along in the end. But, they start to see eye to eye. And then
the power of teamwork and friendship along the way.
They realize that they were both the Black Bass and the Blue Marlin the entire journey, or however that phrase goes. Anyway, we have Black Dawn after that.
Which I've never heard of.
Nowhere have I, nor does this box art looks fucking weird.
Yeah, this is another one where I want to say that might be a UK thing that snuck onto this list.
Yeah, It looks like a fucking fantasy novel reject, or like it's like somebody just made some fantasy novel art and was just like, I don't know, this for a video game.
It looks like a specific type of fantasy art where it's like a female lead and she deals with a lot of supernatural stuff, and then at some point she ends up fucking a werewolf.
That sounds right. That sounds like some things Amazon people are into.
But it's not like super explicit, like, because you have to get like 18 books in, and then all of a sudden it's porn.
Oh, that makes sense. It's about the journey, you know. It's a build. After that, we have Blade, based on the Wesley Snipes movie.
Yeah, I don't think that I played the Blade game.
I know 100% sure I did not.
Yeah. I did play Blades of Blood, Samurai Showdown 2.
Well, this says 3.
Oh, sorry, Samurai Showdown 3. That's the third one.
Okay, just making sure.
I can't. It's weird to have a Samurai Showdown game come up in the B's, but, SNK needed to be extra.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever had that around here. I know I played Samurai Showdown 3, 100%. But I might have been the arcade one. I don't think I ever played the PlayStation port of it, so I won't check that. Blast Chamber is after that. I got no fucking clue what this is.
Yeah, it looks like a dude in like a motocross outfit, but like that could just be them trying to be like, this is what the people in the future for blood sports wear. Like, I have no idea.
He's on fire. It's very extreme.
Also, the guy on the Blast Lacrosse box.
Blast Lacrosse. That's the shit. How do you fucking play Blast Lacrosse? What do you do? What is it, like a bomb and you're like blowing each other up? What is Blast Lacrosse? I need to know more about this.
You equip rockets to the side of your horse saddle.
Okay. It looks like a Super Nintendo game. It looks like fucking it looks worse than that. It looks like a fucking bad Genesis game. It's just lacrosse. Fuck you, man. Now nobody gets to use Blast Lacrosse ever because you wanted to make a shitty lacrosse game. Just lacrosse. We could have had bombs in lacrosse sticks. We could have made lacrosse fucking cool, and you blew it for everybody. Shame. After that, we have Blaster Master Blasting Again.
I did play that, but if you want a deeper dive on Blaster Master Blasting Again, you can listen to the beginning of episode 179.
Yes.
Because I have no idea when this episode is coming out.
We have. I didn't play that. I played the original Blaster Master. I played the shit out of that one.
I had to know. I loved the first one so much.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't care for the PlayStation one,
but I didn't. I don't even think I knew this existed. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
because I would have been all about it. Then we have Blasto, which I definitely remember existing, and I definitely remember this game, but I don't think I ever played it.
I definitely rented Blasto. I was very curious, and
yeah, I think because I was always like, I would always buy reviews of stuff or magazines. That was like mostly what I got. So like if I seen something got a mediocre review, I'd be like, why bother? Unless it was something that sounded like really up my alley, but. Yeah.
I think the character design and the previews that I'd seen got me very excited for it, even though I'm sure that I probably got to read a review before it came out, but I still wanted to try it. And it was what it was is that there were a lot of times Dave Halverson over at Die Hard Game Fan magazine would get super hyped for like a platformer, and he would just be over the moon for it. And so I would rent it on that basis. And his penchant for hyperbole is next level, and it's like he definitely steered me wrong quite a few times.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I never, especially when it came to platformers, that was like a genre that I wasn't super into, especially 3D ones. Like it was not my cup of tea. Still really isn't. But
All right, so that's where we're going to end this first part of this PlayStation Listacular. I mean, we're not even through with the Bs yet. I don't know what to tell you guys. It seemed okay as I was editing it. I don't know. It might be boring. I'm so close to it that I can't tell. So definitely let us know in the comments if you want more of this shit, or tweet the show and let us know. I totally don't mind scrapping the rest of this. It would save me some time. But if you guys want to hear the rest, let me know, and I'll definitely make that happen. Yeah, thanks.